start dropping your links, Sarah. I'm dropping mine.
Can I drop my drawers if I don't have any?
I mean, if you really want to.
Wait, are we supposed to be wearing pants?
I'm not actually. Thank you for.
Pants are for noobs, right? Pants are for noobs. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's all the links. So if we get joiners or whatever, great.
Where are you posting links? Hold on.
Oh, a
Our
Blue
boss.
Sky and like everywhere else.
Oh.
And shit, so. I'm just trying to get my bearings, so give me just a second while I. Okay, all right. So yeah, so I've got a great. We're moving. Now let me get okay. There's the private chat. I have the private chat up now. And then let me get the YouTube channel up. Because I have to monitor. I have to monitor that now. Is the YouTube chat has to get. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay. There's YouTube. Yeah, we're live on Substack. Yay! So let me get that checked. And then
I don't even see a notification.
yeah, it'll come. It'll
Oh,
come.
there it is.
And then let me get my Twitch channel up. There we go. Switch. Yeah. Twitch channels. All right, there we go. All right, so now all the channels up. Yay. All right, now we can start talking. So, holy shit. Which do you want to hit first? You want to do the SNAP benefits or you want to do Margie Taylor Greene? Because Margie Taylor Greene's a shithead, and I mean I hate that woman pretty strongly.
Is she kind of switched sides? Is that what's going on with her right now?
So yeah, so here's the deal with Marjorie. So Marjorie is in such danger over her seat that she literally, let me get my title and go. Here we go. Okay, cool. Minimize that. All right. Yeah, she's in such danger over losing her seat because here's the thing about Margie. So 60% of Margie's 60% of Margie's district is over 65, over 60. So those are people who are on Medicaid. And,
okay, yeah.
And then 40% of her constituency are on SNAP benefits. So those people, I mean, they're fucked basically.
Yeah.
The long and short of it is they're really screwed. And not by a little bit. They're in a really bad place.
Have they started to feel it yet? Like, it's not really clear to me right now. Like, I know things are pending should the government, but are people really feeling that squeeze? Or
yes, here in Atlanta, the thing in Georgia that people do is they do food banks at churches. So there were food banks that did their banking thing today, and the lines were hundreds of cars long. So they're already feeling the pinch, and it's not good. It really is not good at all. It's really, really bad. And so I read one account that said that the girl was in line for 14 hours to get 5 cans of food, 2 plates of warm food, and a small chicken.
Jesus.
Like a small donated chicken. Yeah. Yeah. So it's happening. It's really happening. And so it's just not good. It's not, literally people who are dependent on SNAP, that's hit. So it's real and raw right now, and it's going to get worse. And so, yeah. Whew. So with Margie, the problem with Margie is that I'm just going to paint this picture. Jewish space laser woman. And here's the problem. Because of where her constituency is, all of the Trump support that she's given is driving those people away. And she's in a catch-22. She can't get out of it. And the catch-22 is this. If she supports Donald Trump, she'll lose 60% of her votes. If she doesn't support Donald Trump, she'll lose 40% of her votes. She's fucked either way. And that gulf is getting wider and wider and wider and wider until eventually it will reach a point where she can't sustain it. On top of that, her Democratic rival in the midterms is polling ahead of her by like 7 points. And she did not take the opportunity to run for governor. So now she has to save her seat or she gets knocked out of she's knocked out of the game. Versus Mace, Nancy Mace has already seen that she's going to lose her seat. So she's running for governor in South Carolina because there's more power in being a governor than there is in being a representative. Because if she becomes governor, then she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do in the state, and Trump will have her back or whatever for the 2 years that he remains president. If he even remains president, though. He might not. He just might not. I mean, it's really bad. And again, this goes back to the Sartre quote: man is condemned to be free because once thrown into the world, he's responsible for everything he does. Once Marjorie entered into that space, she was destined to be responsible for everything she ever said and everything she's ever done. And gazpacho police and Peachtree dishes and Jewish space lasers and everything else. And she can't deny that. She can't walk away from it. She can wish to walk away from it, but she can't walk away from it. There's just no way to get past that point.
With like the Christian wing of the Republic and like the tech, does anyone else have a vested interest in her keeping her seat aside from Trump, like just for clout? Okay.
No. And her constituency is hurting. I mean, her constituency is in a bad place. And they're in a place where they don't want to be. They really don't. She called the Parkland shooting a false flag. She said Nancy Pelosi should be executed. She compared mask mandates to the Holocaust. Here's the thing. Examining the Sartre quote, you can't walk away from that. You can't back away from that, because if you could back away from that, then why would you ever have said it to begin with? It's bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. You can't do that. And so she's into that problem. Martha Nussbaum summed it up really, really well. The idea of public reason has to do with how questions should be decided, but it doesn't tell you what are the good reasons for correct decisions? Green's public reason has been whatever the fuck Donald of the dumpster wants her to decide. And as a result, she has no mind of her own. She
Right.
has no independence and she has no agency. And now, with her turning against Trump, that agency ceases to validate her. She
Right.
has no agency of her own now. And she can't get away from it. I mean, she wants to, but I mean, the fact of the matter is she can't. And it's bullshit. And Elaine, get your ass in here. We're having a good crew. I mean, I got like 10 slots, Elaine, so if you come in here, it's fun. So yeah, that's where we are with Margie. Brandon, get your ass in here. You know,
I'll post the link for him too.
Yeah, give it to him in his Signal or whatever.
He doesn't respond to me on Signal.
So here's the thing with Margie that I want to stress. She went on Bill Maher. Now, Bill Maher is already a like wavering, questioning, like he's almost libertarian, but not quite libertarian, or I don't know what the fuck Bill Maher is.
I'm over him. Yeah.
He's an intolerable piece of shit. And I don't know what the fuck his deal is, but you know, it's bullshit. Oh, here, Elaine, Sarah's gonna DM you the invite, the direct invite.
I put it in the chat.
Did you put it in the chat?
I put it in the chat.
You know, I mean, you're not.
Hold on,
Oh no! Here, put the direct. Here, put the direct one. There's the direct one.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, there's the direct one. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we are with fucking Bill Maher. He's just a dickhead, but he's a dickhead that got Marjorie Taylor Greene to go on his show and then her tell him that I don't approve of what Donald Trump is doing.
Ooh.
I didn't know that that's something that in her position that she should be doing, given the fact that she's been on Trump's boat for the whole fucking time. I mean, is that like a thing? Oh, there she is.
I mean, maybe she thought no one would see it. I don't know who watches Bill Maher's show anymore, except for, I don't know.
Elaine, do you watch Bill Maher's show?
No, I can't stand him. And what do you mean, Toto's bitch?
Well, that's your little title at the bottom of your name.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to figure out how to get there. I don't want to be close up.
You guys are just pissed at me that I'm fighting with a multi-streaming service because I'm not tied by Substack anymore because fuck Substack.
Gotcha.
Even though I'm broadcasting all this shit to Substack, I don't give a shit. But anyway, so she goes on Bill Maher's show and she says Congress should be solving a lot of these problems. However, Congress is not solving these problems. So she puts all of that hubris at Johnson's feet. Now, here's the thing, and this is what I find interesting. The interesting thing is this. What I think is going to happen here is in the next couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, if the shutdown hasn't stopped, they're going to no confidence vote Mike Johnson and boot his ass out of the speaker's seat. I really think we are looking at Mike Johnson being unseated as Speaker of the House. And he won't seat Congress for 3 reasons. He won't seat Congress because Democrats are not budging on the shutdown. He won't seat Congress because the minute he does, He has to swear in a representative that will put Epstein files back in play. And 3, he won't reseat Congress into session because Trump's telling him not to. So, okay. What the fuck?
Who would replace him, though?
Well,
I shudder to think.
Do what?
I said I shudder to think.
Well, they'd have to take a vote. They'd have to take a vote to vote in a new Speaker of the House. And here's the deal. Nobody's going to vote in somebody that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Here's the deal. There is such a large percentage of Louisiana, which is Johnson's home state, that depends on SNAP and Medicaid. He might not have a seat at the midterm.
That would be nice.
So they might even vote him out of office entirely. So he might be just seeing the writing on the wall, and he might just be trying to postpone the inevitable being the belief that he thinks that Donald Trump can stop the midterms from happening.
Well, a girl can dream.
You know, Wendy, I like getting on here on a Sunday and you give me all good news.
Yeah, I mean, really, honestly, your guess is as good as mine. It really is. I mean, there's no two ways to know about it. And if there was, then, you know, holy shit. But if there wasn't, then I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that looks like. So despite all of that, despite Marjorie's like newfound clarity about Republican incompetence, she went to the Gatsby party. Oh, do you know about the Gatsby party, Aaron? Trump held a Great Gatsby fuck the world party at his house for Halloween.
Which house? Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago. So here's the deal. They're calling it the Hunger Games because literally hundreds of thousands of people are starving because of lack of SNAP. And he holds this party at his house in Mar-a-Lago where there are giant champagne glasses with naked girls in them, by the way, that look desperately underage. And it's just the Hunger Games all over again.
And in normal times, the media would have been all over this.
Yeah. If anybody else had been doing that, then it would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, could you imagine if Obama had done something like that?
I saw a YouTube video with Obama where he literally said, if I had done any of this, you would have arrested me a long fucking time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You would have arrested me forever ago. And so, yeah, I mean, it would have just been, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck it would have been. So here's an analysis for you. So Doreen Valente once wrote, for as one star differs from another star in glory, so also is the difference of one person from another in this life. So what's Green's difference? She can simultaneously see the problem and worship the architect of the problem in the same breath. How fucked up is that? Yay, we got Brandon. Oh, Brandon, please tell me your camera's working. Oh, awesome.
There he is.
We have a Brandon now. Are you wearing earrings, Brandon? Because those look really fucking cute.
Ah, there he is.
Oh,
I have a
gosh, I love
spiderweb earring and a skeleton
skeleton
earring.
earrings. Love it.
You were in Kansas City today? If I'd known you were at the Nelson, I would have come down there.
I was.
Well,
I was at the Nelson, and then I walked across to the whatever the other one. Oh, I painted my nails too.
Oh my God, Brandon, those are cute. So
All black and white.
mhm.
here's an even bigger problem for Margie. And the even bigger problem for Margie is this. She's defending the pardoning of George Santos. Who admitted to wire fraud, identity theft. He's a scumbag. He's a drag queen, and I really shouldn't hold that against him. But he's such a disgusting person that even though he's a drag queen, I have to sort of like, okay, you get drag respect because you didn't actually look bad as a drag queen. You actually look pretty good. But he's still, but then she turned around and praised Donald Trump's expertise in building the ballroom. Because nothing says man of the people like a fucking ballroom that costs more than Americans will earn in their 10 of their lifetimes or whatever, right? So that's when I had to throw out the David Hume observation that says beauty in things exists in the mind which contemplates them. There's no beauty in the ballroom. I mean, it looks, the ballroom and then the garden looks like a fucking food court. Do you want to go to the one? You want to go to the rose garden? Do what, Brandon?
I was just watching our illustrious leader. He's on 60 Minutes being interviewed by Norah O'Donnell.
Oh, oh gosh. Okay, so I haven't watched that yet. How is that going?
I mean, he's answering the questions, but it's not like they don't seem like very good answers. She actually complimented him a couple times.
She complimented him?
I think she said a couple of things that were, to kind of defeat into his ego, probably get to, make him a little more comfortable in the interview, maybe. I don't know. But she asked him about testing nuclear weapons, and she told him there are videos that people are seeing ICE agents breaking windows and tackling mothers to the floor and stuff. And she said, "Do you think this has gone too far?" And he said, "No, I don't think far enough." So there's
how
that.
the fuck did we get here? I just don't understand how we got here. I mean,
Well, it began with Citizens
And
United.
she asked about Mondami and Cuomo. She said, Mondami is a socialist. He said, no, he's not a socialist. He's a communist. And she asked if, who he would go for. He said, well, between a bad Democrat and a communist, I'm going to go with the bad Democrat.
With a bad Democrat, really?
I think we got here because, God forbid, there be either a woman president or, raise my eyebrows and gasp, a black woman president. I mean, the left can't get it together and support the Democrats, and I actually can't say as I blame them, but,
Well, so here's a question. Would it have been this bad if she had? I mean, the answer is no, right? We all agree that if she were president right now, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Congress
No.
wouldn't have abdicated their jobs. You know what I mean? Like they're just
But with the kind of violence that's been going on,
right.
I'm actually not sure that something awful wouldn't have happened by now. I mean,
Well, let me just put this into perspective for you. So I hadn't looked at Rasmussen's polls recently,
mhm.
but Rasmussen is infamously known for only polling Republicans. His rating on Rasmussen now is the lowest it's ever been in any presidency. And I want to put this into perspective from Gallup's perspective. Trump is now competing for the lowest presidential rating since Nixon. So Nixon's presidential rating back in 73 in October before he got impeached was 29. The person above him is Donald Trump in his second term right now. So we have now reached a point where Donald Trump is competing for the lowest presidential rating, and the only person below him right now is Richard Nixon. Is 100% Richard Nixon.
That's pretty sad because I kind of think highly of Richard Nixon. I mean, not actually, but
Well, let's be fair. Let's be fair to Nixon. Okay, Nixon committed a crime and he got caught. His policies outside of committing a crime and getting caught, his policies weren't horrible. They weren't great. They weren't horrible, and they weren't Jimmy Carter. But that's the problem that Trump has right now. Is Trump is driving us into stagflation. I mean, Scott Bessent admitted today in front of a bunch of people that there are sectors of the U.S. country, of the U.S., that are in a state of recession. Bessent has said this, that yes, areas of the country are in recession completely. So for him to admit that means they know that it's bad. And so we're going into stagflation. And that means that no matter what Jerome Powell does, Powell will not be able to bail Trump out of the mess that he's caused. He just won't. There won't be any way for him to get around it. It's just that's it. Game over. Can't happen. So I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm broadcasting you on like 7 streaming services tonight, so you're just going to have to deal with that exposure.
Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out, like I'm trying to look at the chat in the Substack and then look. I can't see myself in that one though. I don't know. This is too much.
Just don't pay attention to the restreamer window. Don't pay attention to anything else. You'll be okay.
I can't go back and forth.
Well, but you can look at the chat, but just don't look at the stream. I mean,
well, it's frozen anyway, it seems.
So here's the snap problem. I want to paint the snap picture very clearly to everyone. Now, I'm not going to publish this one until tomorrow morning, but I sifted through all of the. So there is an appellate court that has blocked Trump from not using the $8 billion in government funding to fund SNAP. So there's a court already trying to stop him from blocking SNAP. But let me just put this into perspective, okay? 42 million people rely on SNAP benefits. And half of those are children who are going to go hungry and suffer because of it. So when Francis Bacon said knowledge is power, what he didn't mention is that hunger is powerless incarnate, because that's what it is. You can't think clearly when you're starving. You can't organize. You can't resist. You can't fight back. Starvation is a weapon, and Trump knows this. So, it's all about control. And the timeline is simple and infuriating. The government shutdown, Trump anus mouse administration claimed that there were no federal funds for SNAP. Benefits were set to run out on November 1st. Families across America started panicking. But here's where it gets fucked. It's all a lie. Because there is a contingency fund. And Trump says, we have to save that money for something else. He can't. That money is earmarked for SNAP benefits and for a reason. John Stuart Mill wrote, bad men need nothing more to compass their ends than that good men should look on and do nothing. And that's where the fuck we are and why the fuck we're here. So he says, I don't want Americans to go hungry, but you're gonna do that anyway. So when Stansbury did this big stand-up in front of everybody and said, you have the money, you won't spend the money. Of course, we're going to force you to spend the money. You're going to do the right thing, but if you don't do the right thing, we're going to come after you. Oh, and by the way, since real Stephen Miller's cocksucker is on this call, Rubio, Miller, and large numbers of the cabinet are all living on military bases because they're afraid of protesters attempting to assault them. Miller is being a chicken shit right now, hiding on a military base because he won't live in public because people will come after him.
That's pretty remarkable. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. Miller is so afraid, so viscerally afraid of people assaulting him that, just like Marco Rubio, they are living in military housing where they have forced out a military family to, yes, it does work. Of course it works, Brandon. What the fuck?
I'm just playing around. I haven't been on here before.
Okay. Hopefully you enjoy the experience, because I'm going to keep doing this and I want you to keep coming.
Well, I'm going to have to learn something now.
That just means, Brandon, I paid for an enterprise. Brandon, I paid for an enterprise license of Restreamer, so you're going to get a lot of rebroadcast. Well, no, Ted Patchell, we really don't. Which, by the way, Ted, if you wanted to come in here, you'd be welcome to come in here and chat with us. Please feel free to join if you want to have words, because I want to hear other voices. But regardless, yeah, so Miller is hiding in a military base because he's afraid of people coming to get him. And so is Rubio. Do what?
They're coming to get you, Barbara, from Night of the Living Dead. I'm sorry. It's not easy having an encyclopedia in your brain.
I mean,
I'm also thrilled at the idea that these assholes are stuck on some military base. I hope they get sentenced to eat MREs every day the rest of their life.
Damn.
Have you ever eaten an MRE before?
Indirectly, my ex is in the military.
Those things taste like ass. Trust me. Trust me.
And we got
Hey, and I know what an ass tastes like. I just want to be clear.
Well, that makes one of us. Oh my God! I've got to tell you, the other night when I was at Astrid's, there was a couple there. I hope I'm not gonna. I don't want to do this wrong, but they were like a dom and sub couple, you know. And so at one point, they had this thing that they were doing where the sub was all tied up in ropes and everything, and there were kids ringing on the doorbell, and I told Astrid, I said, if you, I'll give you $50 if you let them answer the door to the next one.
Oh gosh, I have the best Halloween. I have the best Halloween interaction ever. So we had a kid come to the door, and I had this gray like pattern crossover dress and my black boots, and I went to answer the door and give the kid candy, and Aubrey beat me to the punch, and so I was standing behind her, and so the girl looked at me. Hi, I love your costume. What is it? And I said, I'm dressed up like a mom because this is how I look every day because I'm a mom. And the mom was like, you look very cute in that. You should keep being a mom. I felt like, okay, I live in the right fucking neighborhood. Yay. This is brilliant.
Astrid was such a stick in the mud, not wanting to be on the sex offender list for the rest of her life. I mean, it would have been epic, I'm telling you.
Brandon, I'll make the titles bigger next time. So I'll make the titles big. I'll make the titties bigger next time.
Elaine is
Toto's
big. Funny Farm Aaron is real Stephen Miller's cocksucker.
Yeah, I guess I don't mind Toto's bitch on reflection.
Who's Sarah?
I'm the shenanigator.
The shenanigator.
I thought it said something about shenanigans. I couldn't though.
Well,
so I asked Sarah.
What was she?
Huh?
What was Linda's? Since she got kind of bounced out.
Linda didn't go with a subtitle.
Oh, she didn't. Oh, you mean I could have changed it?
Oh yeah, you can change it to whatever the fuck you want.
Oh yeah.
Spoiled again.
So like Sarah, like if you shenan, would you shenan again?
It really depends.
I'm here all week. Tip your waitresses. Tough crowd. So right. So the thing about SNAP is, so Stansbury spoke about it being personal for her. So how food assistance programs are why she's in Congress today, because she went through food stamp programs when she was a kid. And she wouldn't have made it by her own words. There's a texture to that truth. It's smooth and it's worn. It's like stone rubbed by countless hands over years. But it's a shared experience of millions of Americans who need help and got it, who survived because the country decided that maybe we shouldn't let people starve, and yet we have a shithead president who is letting people starve, and it's a piece of shit, and it sucks. But the compact is breaking. The social construct is being shredded by Trump and all of his people. And that compound of cruelty and stupidity that defines the administration is staggering. And we just can't allow that to continue. We really can't. Camus famously wrote, in the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. The problem is, Americans are learning that right now. Stansbury's speech resonates because it speaks of that invincible summer. The part of us that refuses to accept that cruelty as normal, that rejects the gaslighting, that loudly says, feed our fucking kids or we're going to take your job away from you. That's what's happening. And that's why people like Miller and Rubio and Bissett and all those other assholes are hiding on military bases, because they know if they were out in public, people would be holding them accountable. And there's no way for them to avoid it. There's just
It'll
no
all
way
end
for
soon. We're testing nuclear weapons.
Because that worked out so well last time.
I
We
mean,
won't have to worry about all that.
if we're going to test nuclear weapons, does that mean we get a Godzilla that comes up out of the ocean at random times and attacks a random city? Can the random city be like Mar-a-Lago? Can Godzilla come up out of that ocean and decide, I'm gonna destroy half of Florida? Great, have at it. Roll right the fuck over it. I don't care. Leave Miami alone, but kill everything north of Miami.
Hey, I wouldn't mind if a hurricane took out Mar-a-Lago. I keep waiting for it.
So I was hopeful for Melissa. I mean, Melissa was really gonna fuck up. You know, the Melissa hurricane was gonna really fuck some shit up, and I was really hopeful, but damned if that didn't happen. Well, shit. Okay, fuck.
See,
But I mean, we shut down FEMA, so what happens if a hurricane bowls over Florida with no FEMA, and Trump can't divert money because the government's shut down? And even after we end the shutdown, any funding that he could funnel to another state wouldn't be enough. Wouldn't be enough to bail it out of a major catastrophic disaster. So people are going to suffer. People are going to be in trouble. Hell, with the shutdown going the way it is, the Democrats are not backing down because they're winning that fight. Because Republican, and like everybody's pointing at Republican heads. It's all of you fuckers that aren't doing this. You know, Marjorie said it in her interview with Bill Maher. Like, she point blank asked Mike Johnson, "What's your plan to fund ACA and Medicaid?" And he said, "I have a plan, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I have a plan, but I'm not going to tell you what it is." Brandon, do you have a solution for healthcare?
I'll go in a minute.
For what part? Which part?
Healthcare.
Don't get sick.
It's so simple.
Right. How could it get harder? How could it get harder? By the way, Brandon, I have to tell you, tonight's queer space story, I wrote you very well in that story. I might have written you very well in that story.
I've been gone all day. I haven't read anything.
Well, here's the deal. Like, people have been begging me and begging me and begging me to finally get Bubba and Remy together. So I actually wrote that story, and it publishes tonight. Is the Cajun and the South Georgia person of color finally making out in the back of the bar?
Oh, can I be part of the threesome with them?
You want to be in a threesome with them? Oh, God damn it. Don't put that image in my head. Fuck you.
Well, just have some tall. No, actually, it doesn't have to be tall. I kind of like short guys. Shorter guys are okay for me. Have somebody come in and meet me. A nice dark hair, dark eyes. He can be kind of glasses. I like glasses.
Brandon, I've offered to say, look, I know plenty of gay guys here in Atlanta that I can set you up with, and you'll marry one of them easily.
Will I?
Sarah, do you even know what a bad dragon is?
I don't know.
Jesus. Seriously?
Do you even know what a bad dragon is? You know, I used to have one.
It's only because my friend Minx came in that even got brought up here.
Aaron, I think you need to talk to her.
About what? About bad dragons?
Bad dragons. She talk about bad dragons again.
The tentacles, I don't know. I wasn't even ever into red condoms. Like,
wait, my kids showed me, and one of my kids, Charlie, showed me an image yesterday of a saxophone with a condom on it. And I said, "What's that?" And they said, "Oh, Mom, that's safe sax."
was it over the whole belt? Was it like an alto or a soprano? Because a tenor, that's going to be a big condom.
I mean, if you use a magnum, it'll
Maybe
work,
it was
right?
Silkies.
Oh my God. We were at work one time and one of my friends.
It'll fit, right?
One of my friends took a regular one and put it over an entire Clorox container.
What?
The Clorox wipes, a regular condom, stretched it over it.
How the no. That's gonna tear the fucking condom.
It didn't.
I feel
What
like
kind
that
was
should.
this? Was this Trojan or Durex?
I think it was Durex.
Well, I
feel
guess
like that could have ruined the. I'm sorry. That should not have. That shouldn't have worked.
She was proving a point.
that no one needs Magnum condoms for their
Exactly.
All right, look.
Well, I mean, come on. A lot of guys, the way they hear a lot of guys talk, they'd all have to be pushing a fucking wheelbarrow in front of them. I mean, all right. It always devolves when I come in here.
I was waiting for you to say something, Elaine. I'm glad you did.
You broke Wendy.
Poor Brandon all by
That makes my sides hurt. Oh. Christ. See, this is why we just needed to do this all along, right? We all agree, right? We should have just done this. Okay, great. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and you guys are just gonna have to accept it.
We're here.
Yeah, Brandon, just keep coming, okay? Because I'm gonna, Brandon, I'm gonna blow up your exposure. It's gonna be great. Oh gosh.
Yeah, blow me up.
Yeah, blow Brandon up and then never let him coming.
Are we talking about orgasm denial now? Because I really feel like we should not be talking about orgasm denial on this call.
How long?
Orgasm denial is bad.
Where's my fan?
I don't know, but I had to take my socks off.
Yes, Craig, you're right. I just peed myself a little. Because I was laughing.
I found it.
No.
Okay, there. You got the fan right.
If you want womanhood, you got to take it all, Wendy.
Oh,
I'm glad to be delivering quality content, Craig.
oh.
No, I had to do that. I was downstairs. My ex came over and I warmed up some soup for her because I made soup the other day. And she had dinner, and then I needed to use the bathroom, and I ended up doing the 100-yard dash up my stairs. I mean, if you've never seen a 300-pound woman do the 100-yard dash up a flight of stairs, it's...
Is it a sight to behold?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I don't think I want to know.
Oh, I ran Ted off. All right. I'm sorry, Ted. I told my mom over and over, she always wanted me to be one of those delicate little daughters, waited and had all those sons first. I was like, well, you did it the wrong way, man.
Oh my God. I just, okay.
Okay.
How? So I have another commentary.
Be still, my beating heart.
So Trump has been saying he's going to serve a third term, which there's no constitutional way for him to serve a third term. He has been struggling with stairs. He has even mused that Obama was better at climbing stairs than he is.
I think everyone's better at climbing stairs than he is.
Yeah.
Even
we've had the discussion. He's had an MRI. Now, there's only like 3 reasons you have an MRI at the age of 79. And he said he aced a cognitive test. By the way, you don't ace those. You have a cognitive test at 79 to test whether or not you have dementia or not. And he consistently has overstated his health.
He aces those.
So on top of that,
he's the only one.
The demolition of the East Wing, he's paved over and he's redone the Lincoln bathroom. So he's rushing to do all of this shit. Do you know what that means?
They were old.
The motherfucker died. He's dying. No, that means he's dying. That means the motherfucker is literally dying. He's literally trying to get everything. Oh, wait, somebody's walking over here.
I just wanted to say
Okay.
that I was looking online.
Did you see Saturday Night Live last night?
No.
Okay, so
it was they did a skit with the Property Brothers redoing the East Wing and the ballroom and everything with Trump. It was pretty funny.
Okay, you were saying?
So Trump was on Air Force One and the reporters were talking to him, and he said, "Hey, we got TiVo here. TiVo's the greatest thing ever. You can watch TiVo on here, and it's great." And TiVo's like, what, 25 plus years old? I mean, what year does he think it is? 2005? I don't get it.
I don't know. Let's check out his live journal.
So if he's, oh my God, live journal. So if he's saying all of this shit, that means he's dying. That means he's gonna check out. Like, the dementia's so bad.
And also, when he pardoned the owner of Binance, the guy who founded Binance, the cryptocurrency exchange Binance, he pardoned that guy, and he was asked in an interview why he pardoned him. He said, "Who?" And when they said the person's name, he says, "I don't know who that is." And like, well, he's the head of Binance. You pardoned him. He goes, "Oh, I don't know who I pardoned. I don't know."
That's what he said on the Nora on 60 Minutes when Nora O'Donnell asked him about him. Exactly. He's like, "I don't know him."
Yeah. He said, "I don't know him."
So literally, the dementia is.
And she said, "Yeah." She said, "You pardoned him." And he's like, "I don't know. I don't know him."
Okay.
That might work for Epstein at this point. I never met him. I don't know him.
Yeah.
Look, I just want him to get busted for having all the underage girls at Mar-a-Lago for Halloween. I mean, it was clear that there were women there that were not that were under the age of 18. Because
let me end this interview so I can go rent my DVDs from Netflix.
Can we go to Blockbuster? Wait, can we go to Blockbuster? There's a Blockbuster left, right?
Somewhere.
It's in Oregon.
Yeah.
God, I think I still
It's
have
an
my card.
Airbnb too, and you really want to stay there because it's a really cool place to do an Airbnb, but apparently it's an Airbnb now. It's not. Although I wonder, I still have one of my. think I still have my Blockbuster video card somewhere. I walk in. Hi, I'd like to rent a video, please. Oh. Okay, so that's all I had for the night, and we're like 5 minutes away from the mark. Brandon, will you close us up tonight, please?
I'm unprepared for this. What am I supposed to do?
May the peace of the Lord be with you always.
Happy,
I'm going to get myself measured for a lightning rod now.
Buenas noches, Dia de los Muertos.
I promise for the trauma live, Brandon, tomorrow, I'll have your domain scrolling for the bottom on the ticker so that we can get you.
What now?
I'll have your domain. I'll do your domain, Miranda's domain, and my domain all on the ticker so that you can get Lyft. Because you want Lyft, right? I mean, do you want me to lift you up? Look, Brandon, I know you're undersexed. It's okay though.
I am.
Well,
I am right now. I need to get on my Grinder and Archer and see if anybody's messaged me back recently.
Is there a guy from Louisiana with glasses, kind of nerdy looking? You see that guy, I mean, I feel like you should try to hook up with him and get it on video.
There is kind of a guy with glasses that I've been talking to.
His name's not Mike. Is his name Mike? Is his name Mike? I think that should be.
No. It's not Mike.
Well, darn. Okay. All right. Well, Elaine, Aaron, Sarah, anything to close?
Sarah said she had a joke.
Okay. Well, I want to hear it then.
How did the Polish person break their arm raking leaves?
Oh, shit. Here we go.
I don't know.
Fell out of the tree. And the only reason this came to mind is because today, while I was driving home, I saw somebody leaf blowing their tree.
Wait, hold on a second. They were leaf blowing the tree.
Yes.
They were giving the tree a blowjob, is what she's saying.
I don't
They were
understand.
giving some wood a blowjob.
10 points for
Brandon, you just made my girl dick hard, okay? Stop making my girl dick hard. That's not nice.
Now there's a visual we didn't need. I'll give Kira $50 if you get to answer the door for the trick-or-treaters and say something like that.
She's offering you money now. No, say it again, Elaine.
I said I'll give her $50 if next year when you guys have trick-or-treaters, Wendy answers the door and says something like what she just said.
Which was profoundly dirty, by the way, Kira.
Yes, it was. But I'm only kidding because I don't want you on the sex offenders registry for life.
No, I
anymore.
definitely don't want to go to the sex offenders registry. No, I mean that would be very bad. Okay.
No, that would be.
Brandon. So just for clarity, you're up for tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
I am always up for some trauma.
Okay, great. Trauma Live tomorrow. Perfect. You, me, Miranda, and maybe we'll get Onyx involved because we have an extra spot now. I think that would be fun. Okay. I'm not going to belabor my lengthy, I'm not doing Substack lives anymore outside of indirect action. So thank you all. Everybody have a good night. Thank you. Consider subscribing. Yep, go to thistleandmoss.com. It's cool. I promise we're all good. And all of you, good night and good luck.
Good night.